Hi, I'm Nate. I make content so that people can feel better about their money. That's the whole goal of this, is to share information that I learned that was surprising and helpful to me with an audience of people who are like me, right? Henrys, high earners, not rich yet. Right now, I'm a financial planner, and it was a really windy road getting here. I went to school for applied quantitative finance, so I really wanted to work in hedge funds, and I got an internship with a hedge fund and realized very quickly after my uncle died at 54 that I didn't really want to be in the back office crunching the numbers. Instead, I wanted to help as many humans as possible make good decisions with their money, not just make more of it. So I left that internship and I got a job for a wealth management firm, and I worked there from the age of 19 onwards. So I was working full time and I was going to classes in the evening. I'd go from 7 to 10 p.m., do that 5 days a week so I could still graduate in 4 years. But then in 2020, things started to go a little sideways. I got laid off on April 20th of 2020, and then I graduated college on May 7th of 2020. So I went from being the most overemployed college student I knew to being unemployed with no job prospects on my birthday, holding my graduation cap on a Zoom call. I had 3 interviews get canceled as people emptied out offices and all the hiring froze. I finally got to the last round with a company, and I was one signature away from being a life insurance salesman. It felt like selling my soul, but what else was I supposed to do? Well, I could study for my CFP exam. One silver lining of getting laid off was I had just checked off all of the qualifying hours for the Certified Financial Planner designation. All I needed to do now was take the test. So I turned the job down and I studied 10 hours a day, 7 days a week for 2 months, and my testing class got canceled. It's July 2020 and my test is now scheduled for April of 2021. I did the math and I figured out that my savings could last me for 11 months. So I started Hoskin Capital, and to be honest, I never really expected to turn it into a business. I really just wanted to use it as a resume builder so that I didn't have a gap. It would show that I had tenacity, that I was really employable, that sort of thing. I got 2 clients in 2020. It was my mom and my grandfather, and now I was making a whopping $14.83 a month. So I needed to do something. By January of 2021, I was more than halfway through my savings. They were running out way faster than I expected, but this little thing called TikTok was coming on the scene. So I started making content, and I remember setting a goal for myself that if I had 1,000 followers by June, I would consider that to be a success and I would keep doing it. By February, I had 50,000 followers and 30 new clients. Since then, Hoskin Capital has turned into a 7-figure business with a group of people that I still don't feel qualified to work for, and a team that makes me want to get better every single day. And because I didn't need to be a life insurance salesman or go get another wealth management job, I've been able to sit and make content. I've been able to help over 100 million people become more financially literate and make better decisions with their money so that they can live the life they truly want to. So if you're willing, I'd like to ask you a favor. I don't ask anyone on my platforms to become my client. Instead, I just ask you to engage, ask questions in my comments so that it creates new ways for me to explain money to everyone for free.